Use these cards to get to the top, where you'll add the first pink diamond level 40 in NBA 2K24. Jimmy Butler. Does your team need a two-way threat to lead the rest of your lineup? If so, this is the card for you.
Season 3 tips off with a lot of excitement, like even more 25th anniversary cards. Headlined by 3 diamond cards, Russell Westbrook, Rudy Gay, and Luol Deng. On top of the nostalgia, these cards.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. So the Nets starting 5. John Collins is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Harden. And it's Osman in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, we've got Anthony Simons. Williamson out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Poole in at point guard. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Williamson outside, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Harden's shot is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Poole finds Simons. Oubre with the steal. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Collins knows you have to battle inside, so he's ready for the physicality.
And Smitty taking a look at John Collins here, a big man with considerable versatility.
He's a talented big for sure, Kevin. I'd like to see him become a little more consistent from the outside. If he's able to do this, he could be really dangerous. You know, when John Collins is being utilized correctly, he's a problem. A talented offensive player and solid defender.
And so Collins nails both of them. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Basket good.
Collins getting in there, forcing the basket.
Simons, the pass to Poole. For 3, LaVine buries the long-range jumper.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Over in the corner, Osman. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Williamson. Collins grabs the miss.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
And here's Harden for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 6.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
They get it back. Back to Poole. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A nice shot by Simons.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
Here's Harden. From down in the low post. It goes. He's got 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Looney. Robinson with the block. Williamson against Collins. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Robinson.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they lost the season series against the squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. 5th best, the Nets.
This is a team full of snipers. They consistently knock down outside shots that forces defenses to play up on them, which allows the rest of the floor to open up.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Harden kicks to Oubre. Collin, that's a two-pointer. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Stolen by Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Yeah, the step back. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Looney. Morris comes in for Williamson. And Trey Jones subbed in for Jordan Poole. And the Nets also making a change. Zohan's checked in. And it's Simon's missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Zohan, the pass to Robinson. And it's blocked. It's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Kobe White, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bulls on defense. Trailing by 10. From deep Harden. Burks pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jones, no one around him. And the three ball is good.
I love when Jones looks for a shot like this. This is only going to make him better overall.
The pass to Collins. Here's White. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Burks. Off the left rim and out.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
To the inside. Harden. And the jam by Harden.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Here's Jones. He can't get it to go. Nets leading by 9. Out to White. Over Burks. And it's White missing.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And the Bulls with another miss. Hey, Steve, when Zohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal, and he full throttle. All gas and no brake.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side. That jumper is something pretty to watch. Jones has that move on repeat.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Steve, we're not seeing as many back-to-back games as we used to. That's been a point of emphasis in the scheduling in recent years.
It takes time to bounce back after every game, and credit the NBA for cutting down on these back-to-backs. Fewer of them means healthier players and fresher legs.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Cody Zeller's checked in for Robinson, and Corey Joseph subbed in for James Harden.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And Levine, here we go. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Cody Zeller.
The defense in a tough situation. They know Levine loves the jump shot, but he can also put it on the floor and take it to you.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Kept alive. Shot by Zeller, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Morris with the bucket.
He can do it off balance. Morris was hit there and knocked it through easily.
Joseph, the pass to Sohan. Nets passing it around. And Zeller kicks to Joseph. And here's Collin from outside. The rebound by Richard. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here is Joseph. Here's White. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Here's Simons. Last game we saw him score 14. So with Harden on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. We've got Cody Zeller. White is out there with Oubre. And it's Osman in at the 3. And they'll get another chance. The shot by Looney, no good. Brooklyn leading by 9. Oubre kicks to White. The rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the Bulls. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And here's Poole for 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Harden. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Lets it go from deep. Oubre can't get it to go. For the Nets, they come into this one following the loss to Miami.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Passes it to Looney. Pass to Poole. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Timeout called the Nets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here. and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
At the line for the Bulls,
You want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe making a cut. He's so strong, Kevin, the leather couldn't hold up.
First free throw is good. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And this is Harden's specialty, one of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Stolen by Harden. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Loads it up for Williamson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Harden pitch to Osman. Back to Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Chicago calls timeout.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Here's a look at some stats for Williamson. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 26 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
And stolen by Williamson. Levine wide open. Cans it from downtown. Levine's got 8 points.
Great job keeping his eyes up the floor. Zion's teammate making it easy and getting wide open.
Robinson left side. Oubre outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Picked his pocket. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Poole with no one around. And the Bulls another 3.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Harden the pass to Oubre. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Simons from outside. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Oubre. Chicago grabs the miss. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williamson scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Quick first step. Zion explodes out of the blocks, and no one steps in front of him.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Give it up one more time for
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Morris comes in for Williamson. Alec Burks checked in for Anfernee Simons. And Trey Jones subbed in for Jordan Poole. Then for the Nets, Collins checked in for Cody Zeller. White comes in for Jetty Osman. And Corey Joseph subbed in for James Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Jones
half.
finds Richards.
2 minutes.
1:53 left to play in the first half. Burks can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
White, good.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
Here's Richard, guarded by Robinson. Here's Morris. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Nets leading by 9. Oubre outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Oubre has got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Levine against Oubre. Bean passes to Richards. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. To the middle, here's Robinson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team.
Chicago's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Richards. Covered by Oubre. Richards no good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the wing on the left. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Oubre.
Assisted by
Oubre's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Levine feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Oubre on the wing. It'll count.
I like the defense there by Zach. Stays aware and gets himself in perfect position.
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there, compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. 1 half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 21 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Chicago.
I thought they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Looney out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Poole in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Number 1, the Nets.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Williamson with the bucket.
It's so challenging trying to stop Zion. He's excellent at fighting off defenders.
Oubre on the wing. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Inside, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Bulls trail by 13. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Basket counts. Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Harden kicks to Collins. For 3, Oubre buries it from three-point range. Oubre's got 10.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Poke loose. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Up again.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Poole against Harden. Poole the pass to Levine. It's tipped. And finished off by Collins.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. In the corner, it's Levine to end the run. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And that one's good. Osman's got his first bucket in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Simons. Here's Poole. True on the 14-footer. He's got 13.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Good work there as it goes.
That's not on the defense. Give Zach credit for nailing a difficult shot.
Timeout called the Nets.
The loudest section in here right now gets free T-shirts.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Zeller's checked in.
So a moment now to see the story on James Harden. Great showing for him last season. Averaged 21 points a game, 10 assists and 6 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he feels that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Bulls. It's an 18-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of, we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That will sting.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Looney. Morris comes in for Zion Williamson. Burks, he's checked in for Levine. And Trey Jones subbed in for Jordan Poole. On the wing, Jones. Here's Simons. Fade away. Rebounded by the Nets. Oubre's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Zeller. No good that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Passes it to Simons. Here's Richards. And the rejection by Collins. Over in the corner, Osman. Zeller. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Zohan's checked in, and it's Kobe White in for Jetty Osman. Here's Jones. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Brooklyn leading by 21. To the paint. Here's White. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Simons, here we go. Here's Jones. Good work defensively by Harden.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
You know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Jones. Makes it off the glass. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Trey has a nice jump shot, but he also is adept at figuring out ways to score inside.
And White slams it in.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Simons against Oubre. Richards with it. Out to Morris. Outside, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Rebound, Brooklyn. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's White. The rebound by Simons. Simons has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Count that one. Simons has got 8.
Forcing his way through. Simons doesn't hold back against the inside defense.
Outside, White. The 3 from Harden. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Brooklyn ahead, running away with it. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Harden on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. Corey Joseph is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Zohan in at the 4 spot. Puts it up from 12, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Split-second decision by Jones. He sees the shot and just goes up.
And Joseph kicks to White. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
Jones finds Poole. Outside, Levine. For three. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And it's White missing.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
Williamson with the bucket.
Strong move by Zion. But what else is new, right?
Nets leading by 19 points. Feeds it to Robinson. Buries it down low.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jones drives in. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Looney. The kick out to Poole. Those three-pointers off the mark.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Outside, White. Back to Osman. No good. Good defense by Poole. Down low, here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson was a former #1 pick, because of how effortlessly he can take over games.
To the middle. And Robinson that time on the assist from Joseph. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
John Collins, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
John Collins.
Williamson, the pass to Jones. Now, here's Poole. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Here's Joseph. Cans the 12-footer.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Rebound, Brooklyn. Collins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
We've seen big improvement from White in this area, making everyone around him better.
Williamson up top, guarded by Robinson. The 11-footer, and the Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Osman, the pass to White. Off on the layup.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Good.
Despite the shot-first mentality, Levine understands he also needs to facilitate for this offense to run well.
And Joseph kicks to Collins. Over Williamson. That one off the back iron and out.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
They get the rebound. Here's Collins. Gets that one to fall. That's his sixth field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
John Collins is terrific in transition. Consistently beats opponents up and down the floor.
Here's Jones. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Joseph dishes to Collins. Pass to Robinson. Here's Jones to the inside from the low block. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And you see the impressive basketball IQ Jones possesses. Keenly aware of when someone is open.
And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We are looking around the NBA, Greg. It feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Livers is checked in, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Jordan Poole. And White slams it in.
We've seen White fill it up before. Once he gets cooking, good luck trying to contain him.
The drive by Williamson. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And no good that time. Bulls trail by 19.
Physical play always seems to find Zion Williamson.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Foul. At the line for the Bulls, Zion Williamson.
That free throw good from Williamson. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Williamson.
A healthy Zion is a force to be reckoned with.
Has to Sohan. Count it.
Hey, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for James Harden.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Tries again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Trey Jones. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nets, Mitchell Robinson. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Marcus Morris is checked in for Chicago. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Trailing by 17. An easy 2 points on the layup.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones the pass to Morris. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Morris with the rebound. Robinson, that's good.
Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game, I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing a game of basketball. I love, being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. You know, it takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.